Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? It's been a while since we posted on the main channel. Hope you're all doing well. I have been deeply addicted to League of Legends lately, and I have been very addicted to Riftbound, so we're into the cardboard gambling phase of my 30s, and it's not going well. But this week, I did manage to pull a lovely, lonely Poro card, because I've been playing Riftbound, and I thought I'd treat myself. So we've got myself a little Riftbound Origins box to open. But here's that nice lonely Poro up here. I like it. Looking nice. I was actually surprised I got this from my Nexus Night pack. Came third in Nexus Night this week. That was exciting. And I got a couple packs from it, pulled a lonely Poro. I thought, you know what? My luck is up. Buy an Origins box, see if we can pull anything interesting from it, and see what we get. I have bust the seal here, so this is hopefully not going to take me forever to open. There we go. I'm also considering getting a sealed collection. I've been working on picking up a sealed collection. I think that'd be really cool to have. I like the idea of having the products that I've played, the products that I've had and worked with or played with or whatever, having them sealed editions and sealed versions of them as a little collector item. I don't want to scalp them or whatever, because I do play Riftbound and I go to some events in my area. So here we are. Here is the Origin packs. How lovely. 24 packs. Let's get it. See what we get in pack number 1. What I'll do is I'll probably do some pricing for these as I do the edit, but I will only price ones that are, I'm from the UK, so let's say 50 pence or more. With the ones I've been posting on shorts, I've been doing every penny's a prisoner, counting them all, but it's getting a bit much, so it's put me off. Starting off, Stupefy, Sunlight Guardian, Legion Rearguard, Mobilize, Morbid Return, Daring Poro, Confront. This is our first uncommon, Adaptatron, okay. First uncommon, Cytheria of Cloudfield. Second uncommon, Zone Warrens. When you conquer here, discard one and draw one. Okay, nice. First rare slot. It's just a foil uncommon Blast Cone Fae. I quite like him. He looks cool. Nice little foil number. Then a Yasuo Champion Legend. And Primal Strength. You have a unit +7, mate. Jeez. Oh. And a recruit token. My normal way of keeping these together is actually just to put them back in the pack they came in, because I like to sort them and go through them later on, and I log them for my collection to see what I've got. That way, if I'm looking for cards to build a deck with, I can go to my collection and see that I own it or not already, you know? That way I've got a record of what I've already got. Here we are here with a Brazen Buccaneer. You get Apprentice, Plotwork Keeper, Sai Scout, Petty Officer, Flurry of Blades, Mystic Poro, first rare slots of Blast Cone Fae. We just get the foil of this one. Acceptable losses. Each player carries a gear. This is going to be pretty useful for me actually. I think I might keep this one in my deck. Arena's Greatest. Nice. Little extra point. Foil common. Orb of Regret. Soul Gorger. And a Sona Harmonious. I was looking for one of these. I'm very glad I got this. This will fit in nicely into my Vex deck that I've been playing lately, so I'm glad to have picked up Sona Harmonious. Let me actually look and see. This looks a bit cool. This Sona is nice. I was needing one of them. Just as well I didn't purchase it yet. I was planning on picking up a Sona. That'll be my last for my playset, which is exciting. Into the next pack here. I don't know, the big hitters in this, I don't know them off the top of my head. I only actually started playing Riftbound just after the pre-rift for Unleashed, so I'm still relatively new. Find Your Center, Flame Chompers, Smoke Screen. But I have been enjoying it. And I've been going to some locals and playing and watching regional qualifiers. It's been very interesting. Windswept Hillock. Almost said Hillcock there. Acceptable losses for on first file slot. Malzahar Fanatic. I've been playing Malz in mid lately. He's actually been pretty fun. Really good lane pusher. And a Karthus Eternal. Cool. Body rune to finish off. But yeah, I've only started playing recently. Going to some Nexus Nights. And attending some locals. Talking to some people that play nearby. Learning a lot. I've learned a lot since I started playing. It's been really good. Everybody's nice and friendly. And you can see your elo online, which I found out last week was cool. I got my first win this week at Nexus Night, which was really cool. So I'm really enjoying it. Playing online's hard though. I do struggle playing online. I think it's quite difficult. Obviously, being new, I think this is banned discard. Being a new player to the game makes it difficult to try and keep up with everything that's going on. Arena Greatest Foil in the first rare slot. Ravenborn Tome. Leona Radiant Dawn. Oh, and there we go. There's our first hit for the box. Is this a showcase? Mind Rune. Very nice. I don't have many alt rune cards. I like the problem I have with it is I like them all to be the same set because it makes it more easy to identify when we're actually playing. So I'm not a big fan of having them all being slightly different. I find it harder to keep track when I'm playing. Not to say you can't do that, it's each to their own. Stalwart Poro to begin this pack. This is pack number 5, actually. And we've already had our Mind Rune alt art for this one. Imperial Decree. Oh, I played against a Lux deck that played Imperial Decree. What a pain. Summoning units, or summoning recruit units, then using Imperial Decree to wipe out a lot of things. It was a really cool deck, but I lost 2-1 unfortunately. We had another Ravenborn Tome and a Seal of Strength. Oh, okie dokie. Okie dokie. I don't have a need for seals, but that's our second hit for the box. Don't have any decks that need seals at the moment. I think I have an orange seal or a red seal, Fury or Fury or I can't remember what orange is off the top of my head. I've mainly been playing my Vex deck. I upgraded the Vex Precon deck that I bought, and I've been playing that at my Nexus Night, so it's been going well all the week. Nice card to have. Challenge, Morbid Return. This is pretty cool. Mask of Fort. Maybe this actually would work into my Vex deck. Bring Vex back from trash. Stack deck. Biomor's Lair. Ooh, cool. Foil common in the first rare slot. Volley Bear. Champion Legend. And a Seal of Discord. A second seal. Ooh, okay then. Okay. Very nice. As I was saying, not a lot of use for me to have seals, but good to have in case I need them. They're not cheap as far as I'm aware. I think they're only in Origins. I'm not too sure. Howdy Poro. Jewel Colossus. Defy. X-Tech Ray. And obviously I'm not going to get my Poro cards, my overnumbered Poro cards in this set. Because obviously they're just an Unleashed. Common foil for our first rare slot. Kiana, Victorious. And Progress Day. Nice. So I'm not going to get any of my, any more of these overnumbered Poro cards in this box, but I'm not fussed. I'm maybe looking at getting some more Unleashed in the future. Up to this point I've opened an Unleashed box. I've opened a few extra Unleashed packs. I've had a couple of promo cards. I've opened a Spirit Forge box and one other Origins box. So this is my second Origins box that I'm opening. I'm looking to fill out the rest of my playset for Origins, and then I can share some with my girlfriend who she plays. And she's going to need some cards as well, so I can help her build up hers. So this is cool. I've not seen this before. Eclipse Herald. When you stun an enemy, ready me, give me +1. Nice. Foil common for the first slot. There's a Victor champion legend. Very nice. I don't have him in an Udyr. And a recruit token to end off. Nice. That's me. I think got all of the champion legends from Origins with that Victor. That was the one that I was waiting on. Was the Victor. I think they're changing after Vendetta, so Vendetta is the next set that comes out. I think they're then changing how often champion legends appear in packs, because people were complaining that they're too often in Unleashed and Spirit Force. So I'm actually looking at building an Azir deck, which was a bit unfortunate timing with the result at Utrecht regional qualifiers. Now it looks like I'm maybe copying the #1 spot. Dreaming Tree here. Last uncommon. Oh, we're starting off with a King's Edict rare in our first rare slot. Pogmaw Caustic. And a Victor Leader. Ooh, very cool. This is just the regular one, but this is a nice champion unit card. Very nice. And then just a standard Mind Rune at the back. Cool, so that's actually set me up for a Victor deck. Maybe I swap from building an Azir deck to a Victor deck. Kind of similar. Azir is gear based and uses Sand Soldiers, whereas Victor is just using recruits, which I think are weaker. Recruits are 1 might. Sand Soldiers are 2, obviously. So I think I can see what I want to build when it comes to it. But yeah, it looks like I'm copying the Utrecht winner, just with the timing of everything. Sprite Mother. That would be nice in a Lilia deck, maybe. Foil Stupefy here. Misfortune Buccaneer. And a Mage Seeker Warden. I don't have one of these. I actually don't have either of these. That's a good pull. Very nice. And a recruit token to round off the pack. And I've still yet to hit, so this is my 4th box. Still yet to hit. I think I've got 1 over number. And it was the Poro, which actually just came from a pack from my local Nexus Night. So I'm not hitting anything big on the box openings, but it is fun, and I can see that it is addicting as hell. So we'll see how many more get done. I do have to actually post a lot of the pack openings that I've done already, because I've got it recorded. I just haven't went through and added the numbers. The Siren. Oh, cool. Oil Discipline in our first rare slot in this pack. Let's crank. I think that's my second. And a Bryn here Thunder Song. Very strong card. Finishing off with the recruit token. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of big hitters or anything like that in my boxes, but I've done all right, I think. I've almost got a full playset for Unleashed. My girlfriend, she's hit a fair few overnumbered and some nice cards, which is just her luck, I guess. Stormclaw Arcane, Ember Monk, another Mobilize, second uncommon, Zonite Bouncer, and our third uncommon. I've not seen this before. When you play me, return another unit about 50%. Oh, nice. Daring Poro. Falling Stars, nice, that's useful. And oh, we got an Unchecked Power, very nice. Don't have a use for this yet, but it is nice to have. Finishing off there with a Body Ruin. I'm going to stick this one straight back into... In fact, actually, I'm aware of the cost of this. I don't have my sleeves here, god damn it. I should put this back into the pack right now, where it came from. And stick it over here. Yeah, Unchecked Power is a nice, strong card. Don't have one. That's my first. Hopefully I don't decide to want a playset of Unchecked Powers, because that will run me a fair few bob. At the moment, I'm not playing a blue deck. I'm playing purple-green, and what is probably going to end up being yellow-green in Azir. So we'll see how we get on with that. Catalyst, and our first rare slot is a foil Mystic Poro, Carnivorous Snapvine, very nice, and a Convergent Mutation, and a Cameron. So what we've got so far this pack, we have got our seals. We've got 2 seals back to back. We got our Unchecked Power. We got our Victor Champion unit. I think that was us. So where are we at? 4? 4 so far. Can't really complain. Making good progress. I do have a friend that hit a signature Poppy on his first or second pre-rift for Unleashed. Some people just get all the luck, don't they? Let's set him up for a good few decks. Heimerdinger, I don't have Heimerdinger yet. And a Harness Dragon. Ooh, Harness Dragon's nice. And then we have our... Oh, we got the Mind Rune, now we have another Order Rune. Nice. Start to build up a collection of all art runes. Some of the runes are really nice. I've got some of the promo ones from Nexus Night, and they are similar to actually the Spirit Forged runes that I've seen that have the little cherry blossom leaves on them. They're really nice, but they are Unleashed promos. So I've got 2 Fury at the moment. Unfortunately, I got the same instead of getting a set. But obviously, if I wanted to play with them, I would need several of the same color. Commander Ledros, and that's an expensive card. Wow, that is an expensive card in our first rare slot. Tide Turner in our second rare slot. And a Kaisa Survivor in our last rare slot. Very nice champion unit. When I conquer, draw 1. And a sprite token there at the end. That's us in 2 champion units, 2 runes, 2 seals. What else are we going to get? Maybe we get something big, who knows? We can only hope. I'm not entirely chasing for big hitters. I am looking more for play cards and sets because I play and I'm not here to just collect the expensive ones and sell them or keep them. I would like a collection of Poros. I'm considering getting my Poro collection at the moment with the over number of Poros because there's only 5 of them, so it's not a lot. And I can see how I feel. Kane Unleashed, I don't have this one. If I've moved twice this and I don't take damage, that's cool. That is a cool card. You don't see a lot of these often. These older Origins champions. No wonder why. Probably quite hard to get Kane to move twice. But he does have Ganking. So, who knows. The last pack we started with a Sky Splitter as well. This one we also have a Sky Splitter. Riptide Rex, Power Keeper, Cannon Barrage, Mystic Poro, Forge of Future. Now, because that's my second box, we are starting to get a lot of duplicates now. Pirate Haven, the Harrowing, Hasty Feyfolk, and a Fury Rune. Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of more duplicates. I'm kind of breaching the playset boundary. I don't know at what point I would like to have 2 playsets, but we can see how I get on, I guess. I need a better way to organise. I have bought some organisers for my bulk stuff, and I have a nice binder that has my Unleashed cards in it and some fancy cards in it. Because I started with Unleashed, I got the binder to put them in, which was actually my first binder ever. And I'm still using my Dragon Shield sleeves. Oh, Pack of Wonders, that's a nice card. Still using my Dragon Shield sleeve box. Area Luring, I needed you as well. Ooh, and a Dazzling Aurora. Hello. So that's with a hit Unchecked Power and Dazzling Aurora in the same box. The condition of the card is not great, though. I don't know if you can see that along the top. But Dazzling Aurora, nice, strong card. I think a lot of people are still playing it. Again, I don't have my sleeves here, so there's not much I can do for that right now. Sorry, Mr. Dazzling Aurora. It's annoying that these cards have the kind of cut lines and the rips. They're kind of poorly made, you know? The Spirit Forge cards that I have, I think were better. And I actually think my other set of Origins cards were better, but some of them just seem not well cut off. Almost as if whatever they used to cut the cards across the top or along the sides or whatever has been dull. Which is frustrating because I like my cards to be nice at least. I know I'm going to play with them, but they will be sleeved as I'm playing with them, so. Foil Pouty Poro here, Tryndamere, and a Victor Innovator. Oh, this is the All-Art Victor. Nice, so we got an All-Art champion unit for Victor. Very cool. Very cool. So this is actually looking like this Origins box wants me to play a Victor deck. Which is possible. I could do that. What I need is a deck box, so if anybody has recommendations for deck boxes, please let me know. Please let me know. I was looking at the Vault X Exotech, I think it was. They had a Commander deck that had a Commander box that had 2 slots and then a bit in the middle for other stuff. I thought it looked quite good. I was going to maybe pick that up. Another Fair Flight. Which means I could have 2 decks with me. And then I'd have choices to play with. Ooh, Thousand-Tailed Watcher. Hello, first one of these as well. Very nice. That's our first rare slot, I think. Wasn't counting track on this one. And a Lee Sin champion unit as well. So we had the Machine Evangel and a Lee Sin champion unit. I still don't have a Lee Sin legend. But very nice. That Thousand-Tailed Watcher is going to be nice. I maybe see if I can slot it into... Well, maybe it would go in the Victor deck if I was to build a Victor deck. Victor's blue-yellow, so it would fit. It would fit in the deck itself. Here we are, we have... This is our 4th last pack. So far we've opened 20 packs. Just if you are curious as to how far through we are, we've got 4 packs left, or 3 after this. Singularity's nice. Don't have one of them, I don't think. Windwall, got a foil Sneaky Deckhand, a Blind Fury. This looks like a Tryndamere's ult. And a Kaisa Champion Legend. Not the Alt-Art, but still a nice Champion Legend to have. So that's us, we've got the Champion Unit and the Champion Legend. So maybe we can do Kaisa as well. Looking like we're set up for some choices for my second deck. Save me buying an Azir Champion Legend card. I do have the Champion Unit for Azir, just not the Legend. And I do have some Spirit Force boxes on the way. I got at a good deal, so we'll see what I can pull from one of them. I do like the idea of having a little collection, as I was talking about at the start, to see what we can get. But hopefully I can pull an Azir Legend in that one. Vanguard Helm. And Nivea. Is this our first? Hold on a second, is this our first? That's not foiled. This looks like our first rare slot. Ava Achiever. And a Teemo Strategist. That's the Alt-Art Teemo as well. Ooh. I do like this Recon Teemo skin. It's pretty cool. I don't have a Teemo Champion Legend though, so it might not get much use. We've got a Cameron in the back there. I feel like we've done not bad with this box, to be honest with you. Thousand Tail Watcher, Dazzling Aurora, Unchecked Power. Did we get the alt? We got the alt art Teemo, the alt art Victor. The alt art Victor's actually the skin I use on Victor. I've been playing Victor in League lately. He's actually the champion, or that's actually the champion skin I use for Victor. So it could be cool to have. I've not played a Victor deck, I just understand how it works, or I kind of understand how it works. I liked the idea of Azir more, as the Sand Soldiers get Weapon Master, so you can equip gear and make some quite strong units. And that, our first rare slot was a foil Monastery. Ooh, Ahri Champion Legend. Very nice. Okay then, and a Mistfall there in our final slot of this pack. So Ahri was the one I was missing then. I've not got an Ahri Champion Legend. This is our last pack of the box, ladies and gentlemen. This is our last pack. This is it. The finale. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like or subscribing. I do want to post some Riftbound content, playing online, do some streams for Riftbound, more box openings, all that fun stuff. So consider leaving a like. If you play, what do you guys play? Let me know. I'm interested to see what could be fun to play. I've got a couple of ideas, obviously, of what I'd like to build, but we'll see what I come up with. This is our last card here, Albus Ferris, and then we are moving on to a Teemo Scout champion unit with a recruit token in the back. So we did not bad. I don't have them laid out. I'll stick a picture at the end with our rares and our epics and such. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.